Don't forget, join us on the 14th, Friday the 14th of November. We're going to be doing a 12-hour live stream.
12 hours.
Continuous, right? To raise money for the victims of Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica. There's a lot of people down there been suffering. So come, join us. We're going to raise money. It's going to be chaos.
We are raising money for 12 hours. What we got? I know something that you cannot believe. Jamaica, we have a charity stream. You know them way there, man. You know them way there. Come on, fam.
Join us on Friday. It's going to be mayhem.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got lead judges with me. We've just drawn 2-2 to Sunderland here at the Stadium of Light. I mean, is that 2-2? Is that a fair result?
Yeah, fair result. Fair result on the first half's performance. You know, second half I thought we was outstanding. I'll tell you what, I said at half time, this will tell you all about the manager, because that first half was all about control and everything like that. Right, is he going to let them off the leash? Is he going to let them play? My God, he did. They come out and played and they were sensational for that most of that half. The one thing I will say, I'm not going to criticise him, but it is a point. We're controlling the game. We're looking like we're going to score more and more, and he takes off Eze and puts on another defender.
Does that invite more pressure?
It invited a little bit more pressure. I don't know if we needed to do that, if I'll be honest. But in saying that, listen, you can't fault the commitment in the second half. You can fault in the first half, but it's chalk and cheese.
Well, the 2-2. So you said, was they get a game complete 2-2? So you think, what did they go?
Let them off the leash in the first half. I like the way we control games and everything like that. And that was a good thing about we controlled the game. They get the goal, which I think is never a foul. It's a great tackle by Zubamendi, And then we concede the goal, and then second half, he goes, right, you get out there and do this. And I thought that was fantastic, the way we can switch and then and open up teams like that. On another day, Cecil, we win that 4-5-2, you know what I mean? The goalkeeper's made us say, I don't know how they got the block on at the end.
Last one,
We hit the bar. There was, we had loads of chances, but then we make the decision to bring on a defender for an attacker. And all of a sudden, the game then we go back into defensive mode, which
that is at 90 minutes, though. It is at 90 minutes that makes that change. So
I get that.
It does feel
I'm not criticising it. I think it's one of those things that happens. You know what I mean? You go to nine times out of 10, you see it up through, and we have done. I felt when we did bring the defender on, I'm going to say this: I didn't think we was in danger of conceding, and then we did. You know what I mean? I don't know what was happening with the goal. Raya was in no man's land. I don't know what he was doing. I thought he was a little bit worried about him today. I felt we weren't on his game from day one. A little bit complacent, a little bit lacklustre. Started off with the first kick of the game, he kicks it straight out. Instead of trying to play in Calafury when you get distance on it. And I just look, at the end of the day, we weren't as good as what we normally are defensively. It's as simple as that. On the other side of it, I want to give them a lot of credit. I thought that they played well, they caused lots of problems, they hassled, they pushed us. And
was there a goal against the run of play or not, would you say? The first goal, would you think that felt like...
No, I felt the first half was very, very even. I thought we was very, very it was all
ebb and flow, it's back and forth.
Yeah, but we was containing them. There wasn't really anything we wasn't pushing ourselves. We weren't pushing the boat out. We didn't have to. We felt like we'd carry on doing that. But listen, I said that's the way it might go today, and then we nick a goal. I think that's what they was looking to do. We went 1-0 down, and we had to come out and play second half. And we did. We showed you what a good footballing team we are. Because some of that football in the second half was breathtaking. You think we've gone on. We're going to go and win it 2-1. And as I said, I did say that this game was going to be pivotal.
You really did. You built up all week saying this game. Well, it's whether it's early, but this is a big game for the season.
Massive game. We dropped. And
we
2
saw
points.
it.
We saw it today, and I just felt a little bit of the not naivety. That's the wrong word to say. It's. Are we going to get over the line? There was a couple of decisions there that, I think if Mikel had been a league winner before that, he might have not done this and done that. It's not inexperience, not just, getting you over the line. You have to make top decisions, players that make top decisions. We didn't make those decisions, you know what I mean? The goalkeeper, the defence weren't quite out today. Declan Rice, by the way.
Oh, we have to talk about him.
I've got to talk about him. Listen, we don't win, we don't get a point if it weren't for him today. Right, we would not get a point.
Many points if it wasn't for him for many games.
Listen, we was 0-0. We needed inspiration. We needed something. That tackle that he done, he run him down into the ground, won the ball. We got the goal, and then from that moment on, we were sensational. Like him and Zubamendi in midfield, I thought were really good.
We've got to talk about Saka and Trossard, but let's go Saka first.
We want to go with them too. They was a danger all the way through. I thought that they were a little bit frustrating at times with some of the things that they do. You can't, Saka, you can't knock him he's one that always delivers. Yeah. You know what I mean? Always. It's always there with the goal. So unlucky with the one that hit the post. You know what I mean? Like we hit the post, we hit the bar.
Well, yeah.
And then Trossard scores a fantastic goal. Them two today had to step up because we got no centre forward.
Yeah, fair.
And they did. And they certainly did, particularly in the second half when they was allowed to be. They weren't in like the system and whatever, go and play, go and do your stuff, go and do your magic, and they went and done their magic, so they were fantastic.
Let me ask you then quickly, just David Raya there, you kind of mentioned briefly before, he said he wasn't really up to it as he usually is. If a keeper comes for it, he's surely you're saying, if you come, you have to get the ball.
Yeah, yes, so he's made a mistake there, but I think, there was a header in the second half that he makes a very good save, then he makes another save which was offside, still done his stuff and all that. It's just those little things when it's under pressure. That's a couple of times now I've seen it. Champions League making a silly little mistake. Yep. And today I don't know really what happened for him to be in no man's land. I have to see it back. I don't know if it was the defender's fault. I don't know what there. But if he stays on his line, he catches it. Yeah. Okay, so it's his mistake. But listen, he's entitled to one.
What are you waiting for or looking at then for tomorrow's game? Is now?
I don't care. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it.
Really?
No.
So you're not looking at the other clubs?
I'm not bothered by it. What does it matter now? We drop points. It doesn't matter what happens now. Look, if we'd have won today, then you can watch that game and have all the interest you want. I ain't got no interest in it whatsoever now. Whatever happens, we've missed a chance. We've missed a trick today. Listen, at the end of the day, the unfortunate thing is, I don't think when other teams come here later on in the season that they're going to be as good as this. They're on fire at the minute. They're a really, really good side, really good form. So it's going to be a difficult place to come. But for us, it's a difficult place because they're right up there at the moment. But no, listen, whatever.
Do you believe it was a fair result? You don't think? I think 2-1.
Listen,
we were unreal.
We was a better team. We know that, but you've got to do it in 90 minutes, not in 45. I'll tell you what summed up Arsenal in the first half. We're 1-0 down, and we're carrying on playing the Mikel way, the system, and everything like that. Yeah, and we run out of time.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? Second half, he's gone right. Forget about that shit. Ripped up that one. Lads, go out and perform. Go out there and do your stuff. And without the rigidness of the system. And wow, it was unbelievable.
That's a fair, solid point. Right. You haven't mentioned a ref once in this.
I don't want to. You know what I mean? I don't know who he was.
Craig Pawson.
Was he? Oh, well, that sums him up then, doesn't it? Absolute disgrace.
Terrible
ref, you know what I mean? Wasn't consistent. 2 players go down with a bad head injury, he's playing on. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then when someone's got injured, that's if he's fair play, he stops it.
Yeah. When it's
when one's down, but when two's down,
he's carrying on.
I don't know, an Arsenal player's down. Oh, Sunderland player, I'll stop it.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like, you know what I mean? And listen, at the end of the I'm not going to blame the referee for the result. We had enough chances in the game to win that game. On another day, we win that 4 or 5. In football, you need a little bit of luck as well. We didn't have the luck today. You make your own luck.
Yeah.
Cecil. In that first half, I don't think we was good in the first half. I'll have to have a look back at it, but I would say that's one of the poorest halves of football we've played for a very, very long while. You might have to give them a little bit of credit because they shut us down and everything like that.
They came at us.
But in second half, big up to the players, I thought, and the manager. I'm going to give him credit as well.
Fair, because he must at half time. He must have gone in and said.
Yeah, because I said at half time, this see how good Mikel is, and I know we didn't get the result at the end of it, but he let them off their leash. He let them play, and I thought we was well worthy of the win from the second half performance. But at the end of it, you have to go and say, look. It's harsh.
I feel for the boys because they've worked their socks off. Let me ask you then to end then, is the international break come at a good time then? Because it seemed like you saw 2 head injuries. Players got is it, or would you want Arsenal to continue going?
No. We need a break. We need these players back. You can't keep going to teams like this in the Premier League with no striker. Now, I don't care what you can say about Mikel Merino. He scores goals and he does. That does not mean you're a striker because he doesn't do I see him out on the right wing today. I see for the first time in weeks Saka being doubled up. Why? Because there's no one in the middle occupying the middle place so they can come out and all that. I see Merino doing fantastic work in our box,
Yeah, I see
winning
Eze up front,
headers
yeah,
and winning that. I
yeah.
see Eze making runs up front.
yeah.
So at the end of the day, we need our strikers back to make us better. That's good. But in saying that, he's done fantastic for us, Marino, and we'll continue to do it if he has to do it, like, you know. And at the end of it, you have to look at it. All those players out, we've still come here and we're disappointed we've not won a game of football. So look, take the positives and not the negatives from that game.